I'm making this video right now because I was just doing some mirror work and I was spitting facts to the point where I want to be able to watch it back whenever I need to screw my head on straight. Whenever I need to screw my head on straight, I'm going to watch this video back. Your standards are too lax with yourself. That's why you're broke. Yes, you're doing the internal work, but we live in a 3-dimensional plane. It's time for your actions to start aligning with the life you want for yourself. Ask yourself, would the version of me making 100K a month be acting the way I am acting right now? If the answer is no, you need to adjust your behavior so instantaneously that it makes your head spin. Would the version of you call that job and ask for more shifts? No. She would wake up every day at the right time at 7 a.m. and she'll go do what she said she was going to do. I never thought I'll say this, but we're not drinking anymore. I thought, it doesn't really affect me. Like, I'm not partying too much. It's time to run the strictest program. You have my permission to drink when you have your first 10K month. As a celebration, you could go have a drink with your friends. Only when you've had your first 10K month, not before that. I am about to run the strictest program of my life. It's going to make the world so jarred to who I am now. Look, you live in a 3-dimensional plane, and yes, you're doing the good work to make your life better. You're doing the good work to work through internal wounds and stuff like that. Oh, but your actions are is what holding. We woke up today and we said, I'm not seeing shifts. Like, where's the money? The money's not coming yet. Have your actions changed to align with that new reality? The change will come when the change happens. The change will come when you change. You are the change maker. It's another way of outsourcing your excellence to the 3D. Saying, oh, when is the money coming? I am doing all this internal work. When is the money coming? When is it going to show? Look at all the hard work I'm doing. I just realized how idiotic that is, saying that out loud. Are you being a good girl? The universe should give you what you cried for now. The change happens when you change. When you're no longer looking because you understand that your actions are getting you there. There is not a force on earth that could stop that. The worry only comes in when you know that there is a gap between your actions and that. If you are fully 100% embodying the version of you that makes 10 to 100K a month, there wouldn't even be a doubt of when is it coming, because you are living your life as if it's already here. Get it? I don't know why it took me so long to realize this. What have I been doing? 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 What have you been doing? What have you been doing this whole time? Yes, you are doing the internal work, but you live in a 3-dimensional plane. Wake up every single day and act like the version of you that already has that. You've been too lax in your standards for yourself. Yes, self-compassion is incredible, but the truest self-compassion is doing what you know you should do. Above all else, we are no longer drinking. We are no longer staying up to 3 a.m. We no longer do that. That is no longer a part of who we are. Get it? Act like that version of yourself. Now, today is the last day of that old personality. Do you get that? It is the last day of that old personality. Whenever you ask yourself, why hasn't there been change in my life? Why hasn't there been any major shifts? Then ask yourself, have there been any major shifts in my behavior? Because if your mindset had truly changed, your behavior would follow suit. It would be act accordingly. Your behavior, you wouldn't even be having to be self-compassionate towards that old version of yourself, still cradling her, because she would have fallen by the wayside. She would have fallen out. She would have fell by the wayside. She's no longer who you are. You're no longer nursing those old wounds because you've nursed them. They've healed. Let them go. That is no longer who you are. But your actions is what changes, is what consolidates that new version of yourself. The new version of yourself that does all that inner work is not just doing inner work for the sake of inner work to keep on acting and being the same person. The version of you who has done all that inner work understands that at some point you need to let go of that identity to change. Say bye-bye, old me. That is not who we are anymore. We no longer do that. That no longer serves us. That is no longer who we are, because that is no longer who we are. Do you get that? Make the world spin. Your actions is what spins the world like 180 degrees. When you start operating from the version of yourself that has that, that's when you create the experience. Why did it take me so long to realize this? I feel like I've always known this, but today it feels like a profound realization. That is what it means to act from the end. Why do you feel like you're running out of time? That's another thing I need to address. Time doesn't exist. People go from 0 to 100K in a matter of weeks. People go from 0 to financial think about lottery winners. All they did was buy a ticket and now their life is changed for the rest of the time. It doesn't take long. There's no need for you to worry, oh, how am I going to afford that thing in 2 months? By two months from now, we're going to be making so much money, your head is going to spin. We are going to be making fuck you money. Why are you even worried? 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 What are you worried about? What are you worried about? Don't piss me off with this lack mentality. Shake that bitch off right now. What are you worried about? From today on, we are someone new. Get it? We are making money. Get it? You don't need to try another business. What you're doing right now will be successful. Get it? It is written in the stars. Get it? It is done now. Get it? Stop performing. Stop performing. Stop wearing the shoes of these old identities. They don't fit anymore. Allow yourself to mourn the loss and let go of that old version of you and wear this new identity. Let go. We no longer associate with the trauma, so stop acting like it. Stop acting so laissez-faire about your own affairs in this life. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps and act like you've got somewhere to be, because you do. Act like you've got a full-time job, because you do. You now make content full-time. Period. You are now making content full-time. There is no version of you who is successful that is doubting their ability to make that happen. Get it? We are now making content full-time. And that's just what it is. You are no longer operating from lack. If I hear that shit, I might punch you in your jaw. Yeah? Don't ask again, when is our next paycheck coming from? We're creating, we're unlocking, we're withdrawing from the universal abundance bank. The bank of our abundance that has our name on it. Not the bank that has been synthesized through so much lack ideologies. We're no longer withdrawing from the bank of our employer or the bank of our family sending us money, or the bank of that's been synthesized through so many layers of our limiting beliefs. Let's really break this down, because I need you to understand that these physical banks, these avenues, streams of income that you think is only what is possible for you right now, is because you have synthesized, you have filtered your experience. You're literally the one that's telling yourself that this is the only possible avenue I can make money from. These are the avenues that make sense to me. See your life open. See banks that you never knew you could withdraw from. Avenues you didn't even know streams of income could stream from those streams the way they're streaming now. Get it? Everything you think is, oh, this is realistic, is because it has been filtered through the old identity of where you think money can come from in your life. Understand that money can come from anywhere. Money can come from anywhere. Money can come from anywhere. Don't close doors because you are not able to conceptualize money just falling out of thin air. People right now are getting miraculous money from Freaking, what's that woman that got someone donated 25,000 to her business from some link that was there for like 5 years. Understand that the streams of income are gonna come to you when you start acting right. When your actions are the actions of someone who believes what they want to achieve. When your actions align with the version of you who actually does those things. Look, actions are not something you force on yourself. Your actions are just a physical representation of your thoughts and beliefs. If you're still finding that you have to force yourself to do something, then it's not a part of your identity yet. It's not a part of your identity yet. When people say change your actions, what they truly mean is change your identity. Because the old you will just fall by the wayside. It's about practicing, putting on this new identity. It's not about just doing stuff because you know it'll get you there. It is doing them because if you take your actions, write them on a piece of paper verbatim, what would you think that person's priorities are? What would you think their beliefs are around money? What would you think that's why we love watching Day in the Life of a Millionaire. You want to see how those people operate, not because their actions is what is doing that, but because there is a self-identity that is shaping their life the way it does. And the person with that self-identity does this and this and this and acts this way. Because they know if I do this, I get this. Yeah, it's literally that simple. 2 plus 2 does equal 4. Believe it or not. But it's about shifting. The difference between alignment and grinding is shifting your identity so that the things that you know you need to do feel good to do. It feels like a part of who you are. It's not, oh fuck, I have to go to the gym today. I can't be bothered, but I have to. No, it's, oh yay, I get to go work on my body. I am so fit and healthy. The grind, you see that word grind, the grit, is that resistance, is that friction. I need to grind to force myself to do this. Alignment feels like la 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 la. Even the word alignment. See how it floats? That's the difference. You've been very self-compassionate, but it's time to truly be in alignment. I mean, truly believe that I do this, I act this way, I have this, and this is just how I act now. This is fucking write that day routine, stick it on your wall, and do it every day. Every day. Truly deduce, how does this version of me act? What do they do every day? What time do they work on their business? What time do they post a YouTube video? What time? And stick to it. It'll feel foreign to you now because it's like you're just wearing this new identity. You're stretching out of this old self and doing stuff you've never done before. But before you're doing the actions you're doing now, you used to not do them because they weren't yet a part of your identity. At a point you decided to stretch into this new version of you, it's time to do more stretching. Okay? It's time to do more stretching. Stretch out of this old identity because you're wearing shoes that are too small for you. You've outgrown them. It's time to start acting like the one. Truly embodying this person means acting like the version of you who is already running this 100K a month business. It doesn't mean sitting on your ass, calling your old job and asking, oh, can I have more shifts? Or looking around and saying, I'm not seeing any monetary changes in my life. I can't believe that. That's so ridiculous that we even did that. But I love you for growing because this is so much growth. You don't understand, guys. You don't understand how much I've changed since the beginning of this month. I literally look at the version of myself on July 1st, which was just 24 days ago, and I'm like, I feel like I've lived several lifetimes since then. That's how I know things are shifting so quickly because my turnover rate is so rapid. That is why when I say meditate every day, oh my goodness, if you all are watching my videos and you're still not meditating every single day, don't piss me off, honestly, because I'm telling you to change your life. Sitting with yourself for an hour a day just to understand where you're at, synthesizing the knowledge that you're getting from the universe, implementing it, your life will change in less than a month. I have been laying the groundwork for a new identity I thought will take years to lay. In this time, I have posted more YouTube videos than I've posted in the last 6 months. That is not a coincidence. It is a shift happening. Get on board. I cannot believe In this last month, I have left 2 jobs. The turnover rate is ridiculous. I have left a romantic relationship that I thought would take months to recover from. It just, a week, I was already over it because I understood that is just that. Things have to fall away in order for new things to come. You will not believe the level of shit I've overcome in the last 24 days. Olahi, you are changing. Don't doubt that, but this is a new chapter. Wear it. Wear this new self. Wear this new version. Stop dilly-dallying. It's time to put your big girl pants on and act like it. Act like it's done. Neville Goddard and all the man them say act like it's done. They don't say sit on your ass like it's done. Because the version of you will not be doing that. And I hate to break it. I know you want to continue to wear the old identity of bed rotting and chilling. No. Unfortunately, it is time to throw those shoes away because they are too small. They are way too small for us. Okay, it's time. No more drinking, no more partying, no more seeing your old friends, unfortunately. Only see the ones that are actually doing shit with their life. Do an audit today of all your friends and if they are moving forward in their life. If they are not, unfortunately, those are no longer your friends. Do an audit of your family, your romantic relationship. If it's not dragging you forward to the goals you actually want, unfortunately, they're no longer a part of your life. Do an audit of all your behaviors, how you've been acting, all the things you've been doing, the food you've been eating, where you've been going. If it doesn't align with this new version of you, unfortunately, it's no longer a part of your life. Today is your audit day. Today, you are going to clean out your life. Today, you are going to put your big girl pants on and act like it is done because the old version of you no longer lives here. They no longer exist. They no longer have space or room in this lifetime or reality. You are done. You are transformed. You are new. Act like it. Anyway, if you liked this video, maybe I won't even post this. Maybe this video is for me, but honestly, I feel like my transformation will transform so many others. So I want to give myself the opportunity to share this becoming with people because even if it just helps one person the way it's helping me, because I watch my videos. I don't know if it's conceited, but I watch my videos probably more than others watch my videos because I understand what I am saying. Duh, obviously I do, but I understand what I am saying. And if even just one other person understands what I'm saying, it will change their life. And I know that for a fact. So if you like to learn more, literally watch any other of my videos. It will transform you. Have that knowing, set that intention, and follow through. I am so proud of the person you are and even more proud of the beautiful soul you are becoming. Make sure to leave a comment telling me where you are now and a month from now, this new version of you. I want you to be able to track your progress with these videos like I track my progress with these videos. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.